y'all, Knife Detector here. And I know I've already made a video earlier this week, but it's Friday night. It's a little bit late. I think it's about 10 or close to it. And I want very much to make another video because I know I probably won't have time to make one this weekend, Saturday or Sunday. And next week is going to be so busy for me that I just can't foresee having time to make a video, and I don't want to let my viewers down. Also want to thank all of my new viewers that have subscribed this past month or so, and I want to let my new potential viewers and maybe watching this video know a little bit about my channel. In my channel, I like to show unique knives, pocket knives, 6-blade knives, unique knives that are not normally seen, that are seldom seen. I usually focus on the vintage, but I do sometimes make videos on modern knives as well if they're unique enough, or there's something very attractive about the blade that I feel deserves mentioning. I make videos on all kinds of knives, guys. On equal end, cigar type knives, lockback knives, friction lock knives, clasp knives, knives with different handled materials like micarta or bone or antler, horn. I love making knife videos. I've been collecting knives since I was a kid. So I just want to tell all my potential viewers out there that if you subscribe to my channel, you can expect to see many different knives that you may remember from when you were a kid, or that you'll be happy to know are out there and that you may potentially run into one day. So it's a video library. If you check out my website, my YouTube channel, you'll see many different types of knives. You might find some of them out there that you might want to look up for yourself if you see one you like. Sometimes I sell my knives, and on that subject, I'm thinking of selling this one, although I'm not entirely certain yet. Let's take a look at what I have here today. First thing I want to show you is the real reason I bought this knife. It's the sheath. This is a nice looking sheath, guys. And if you look at the emblem on the button, some of you guys that are shooters and gun enthusiasts out there, you might recognize that emblem. That's the Smith & Wesson emblem. And I may have it backwards, or they may have put the button backwards there. Smith & Wesson. So there's a Smith & Wesson knife in here, guys, and this is a Smith & Wesson sheath. But the construction of this sheath is really nice. The stitching is really nice. It's a heavy-duty sheath. I've only worn it a couple times, and you can't even tell I've worn it. That's the main reason I bought this. Now, I think I won this eBay auction for $12 and like another $6 shipping. So all in, I think I paid about $18 for this knife. Now, this is a stainless steel knife. It's got the Smith & Wesson emblem right there. It's kind of heavy, about as heavy as a buck 110, I'd say. Snaps open. That's the blade, stainless steel blade. I like that nail nick right there for you to be able to open up the knife. It's a lockback design. The knife is all stainless steel, so it's easy to clean. Great if you're going to take it fishing or out on the boat. You know, you can clean it up afterwards, no problem. There are a couple of things about this I want to show you, and those are the scales. The scale on this side and that side. Notice how this one is very glossy, right? And notice how this one is not very glossy. This to me looks like they were not the original scales. I think the original scales may have been a thin type of plastic material and they fell out. So then somebody may have replaced that with this rubbery substance of some type. This plastic rubbery substance that adhered pretty well. And I just don't see this as being factory on this knife. And because of that, that does bother me a little bit. Now, that being said, guys, this knife right here is still an attractive knife. It feels really good in the hand. When you're going to use this knife, you can really feel it, that feels comfortable in the hand. You know, I put a little bit of an edge on it where it didn't really have one. When I got it, it was pretty dull. It's a nice knife, you know. The only thing that really bothers me is that plastic insert or rubber insert somebody made. Now, because of that, you know, I have half a mind to sell the knife. I kind of want to sell it just because of that. And this knife, I think, might be from the 80s or early 90s. And you just don't see these anymore. And I kind of really like this knife, so I'm kind of torn. I don't know if I'm going to sell it. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. If I sell this knife, I will not sell the sheath. Because I love this sheath so much. And this sheath will fit so many of my knives. Notice somebody even wrote on here. They wrote Smith & Wesson on it for some reason. I don't know why, but that's fine. It is a Smith & Wesson sheath. I don't want to sell the sheath. If I sell the knife, I'm going to have to separate the two. I'm going to have to separate them because I just can't see myself clear to selling this thing because I really like the way this sheath feels. Heavy duty leather. It's stitched really nicely. This thing will last somebody a lifetime. The knife, it's very well constructed. Stainless steel, simple design. This thing will also last somebody a lifetime if they take care of it and they don't abuse the blade too much, you know? So I'm kind of torn. If you do see this up for sale in my website, and you'll know that there's a link on my YouTube channel, then you'll know that I'm selling it. But honestly, guys, I kind of want to hold on to the sheath. I might end up just holding on to the knife and then taking this knife out, putting another knife in, just with the sheath, to use with the sheath. I just like that sheath so much. Love that style of sheath. So I wanted to share this with you. I am going to be putting a few knives up for sale probably later next week as I have time. Maybe not next week because next week will be really busy, but maybe the week after I'm going to start putting up some other knives for sale. Usually what I do is I make a video on it, and if I'm going to sell it, then I let you know, and then I put it up for sale just to give you a heads up. Usually when I sell knives, I start them pretty cheap, and usually see where they go from there. That's all I've got for you guys today. Today was a real busy day for me at work. I'm kind of tired. I hope you all are doing really well and have time this weekend to spend with you all's family. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. God bless you and your families. Take care. And remember, my friends, stay sharp.